So here we are again. This will be a little quick video stream, blah blah blah, for just from me really to go through the change that I'm going to do. I have done with my my warlock, because this is the character I will do the main story with to start with. It's the wrong way around. You would do your third favorite character first, then your second, then your favorite, because you will get a higher power level for your favorite, because the third one will have the benefit of having all the weapons from the other two characters, so you'll jump up immediately. But don't care. They all end up in the same power level. If you see when I switch characters, they're all one or two power level away from each other, so I've never had an issue doing it the way I do it, which is my favorite character first, because I find it easier. So I'm doing a defensive build. So I'm going back to my solar. If you see my recovery and my intellect, so this is how fast my super builds up after using it. This is my recovery, so the better, the faster my health recovers once I stop being damaged. So if I get into cover, how fast my health comes back up. So that's a really important one for both. And for my warlock, these two are my main. Grenade's reasonable, but you'll see why that's not as important in a minute. But these two are pretty good. If I went to my stasis, you'll see straight away they jump up 10. So they're even better. And I do like my stasis. The grenades are great because they're little mini turrets that freeze people. But the super's not that good against hard content. And the beginning of next week, beginning of the next season, is going to be pretty hard content. So I am going back to my solar. And the reason I'm going back to my solar is the Well of Radiance, which is where are we? Well of Radiance. So this, you'll see it in a little while. You've probably seen it already, but I shove a very large sword into the ground and it makes this Well of Radiance, this circle of gold flame solar floor really around us. And while you're in there, your weapons do a lot more damage. Very hard for you to be injured. And you're protected from stasis. And I'm assuming there's going to be stasis in the next DLC. I'm pretty sure it's the Cabal, but I would assume there's going to be stasis involved. So having this down will help, which is great. Again, I've got my solar grenade, which is just a very large sunspot, really, that does a lot of damage, and it's good for doorways, good for where lots of enemy are coming through, or it's good to throw at someone who's about to put a shield down, because it will decimate them behind their shield. So that's quite good. So that's my defensive play right now. So what I've decided to do is go for a grenade heavy, super heavy. So as these two are quite high anyway, they will also with the that's Well of Radiance here, right? The Well of Radiance is great. This Phoenix Protocol super energy is gained from kills and assists inside the Well of Radiance. So this is a defensive well that I'm chucking down, right? So my weapons do more, and I take less damage, almost no damage to some extent with ads and things. But I've used up my energy bar, my intellect super bar is gone. I have to do that again. So any kills that happen in there, bring that back quicker. Now, I would like to find a set of probably boots actually that are void. But if you look at this, you see my recovery and my intellect is really good. If I jump to these, I jump down significantly, especially on, well, yeah, it is, it's 10. I've lost my boots now. So I dropped 10. However, With the Void subclass, what I used to use a couple of seasons ago that was just a doozy is this last one here is where we can put uh, our extra kind of bonusy damage. So what happens with the wells that are on the floor or orbs that we pick up? This last section of the perks of these mods kind of does that. And this one here, while charged with light, using your grenade, just using your grenade, you don't have to kill anything. You just have to throw a grenade. By doing that, you get your super energy back. Right? Not all of it, up to 50%. If you've got the max amount, so you get 10%, right? You get 10% of your super for each charge with light that you have. So I had a charge with light build, and what a charge with light build is, for instance, here we go. Become charged with light, so you get 1 stack of charge with light by picking up an elemental well, which I make loads of elemental wells, and so do the people I play with normally. They make a lot of elemental wells. So I can pick up an elemental well and get 2 stacks of charge with light. I can then put in something like, where are we? Stacks on stacks, gain an extra charge with light for every stack you gain. So I could get 3 charge with light with 1 elemental well, and that would give me 30% back. Right? So stacks on stacks and this one here, elemental charge, those 2 together will give me 3. Right, that's 30%. That's a reasonable chunk. It's a reasonable chunk. I was doing 5 last season because I only had charge with light mods on. So if I remember rightly, was it finishes I used? I can't remember. I think it. No, that's the one. Yeah, taking charge. So I would do taking charge. I would have stacks on stacks, and then there was another one that I would use. Probably solar one, because I almost always use solar on something. Charge, we've already done that one. There we go. Yeah, supercharged. You have 2 additional stacks of charge with light up to max. So those things together gave me 5. So I got half of my super back just by throwing a grenade. So what I would do, I'd run in, I'd do my Well of Radiance, and I would throw a grenade straight away. Straight away, whether there's anyone there to be hit by the grenade or not, I would throw it, and I would have half of my super back, and that was fantastic. So it was almost a constant Well of Radiance for the harder content. So you might see me go back to that potentially. But what I'm doing is, at the moment, I'm trying the elementals because there's a lot of those around. Yes, there's always orbs around, which is why it was good for me. So all the weapons here, I've got a little gold square around them. These create orbs of light on the ground for kills I make. So yeah, everything I kill pretty much leaves a helping ball on the floor. But I'm going for the elemental well. So picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass. Yeah. My grenades are going to do that. Temporary increase to your intellect. So my intellect is going to go to pretty much 100, right? Just by picking up a solar elemental well. Font of Might. My weapons and everything else will do more damage, right? So as soon as I pick up an elemental well that matches, so solar again, my grenades are going to make those. There's a temporary bonus to weapon damage of that same element. So solar, solar, solar. Well of Ordnance. Picking up a solar elemental well grants you additional grenade energy. Multiple copies of this increases this effect. So solar elemental wells are going to give me grenade energy. Seeking wells, the wells are going to come to me on the ground. Elemental wells you create will move across the ground towards nearby players, hopefully me. And then elemental ordnance. So that one, again, if you think I'm up with a grenade, spawns an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type. And I've got here, reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability. So all I've got to do is do my little rift around my feet, and you'll see my grenade get it maybe half, a third. When your grenade is fully extended, you gain grenade energy. So I will throw a grenade. I will get maybe a third of my energy. I will do a little rift around my feet. That'll give me probably just past half of my grenade energy. And then hands on, gain bonus super energy on melee kills. So that's going to increase my super as well. And then my bomber at the end reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability. Yeah, I've already done that one, but I've got 2 of those, so you'll see. You'll see. Anyway, that's kind of my defensive-ish setup. I doubt I'll go swords. These 2 are doozies again. Depends on what happens with this guy. So this is going to be the interesting thing next season. What weapons get what? So it's this first list really that I always find the most useful, because this is what is going to define how I play. So at the moment we've got anti-barrier auto. I love that. Anti-barrier scout I also like, because I've got a lot of automatic scout rifles that are very, very good. Overload bow, okay, because there's a couple of bows that create an area of effect damage, so that was reasonable. Unstoppable pulse, yeah, I quite like that, but they're obviously not going to be here, so I think we're going to get anti-barrier scout. I think we're going to get the grenade launcher unstoppable back. Yeah, sidearms already in there, so hopefully we don't. I just don't use sidearms. I know a lot of people do, but as you can see, this is my hands on. That'll be gone, so that part of the build will have to change. But that's pretty much it. These ones, because I don't really use many of these. I did do just at some point, but that's the only one really that I need to concentrate on, which is only one out of the build. So anyway, let us. I don't think I've got any bounties. I think I've done all my bounties. Just going to check. Just going to do a couple of strikes, or maybe just a strike, just to see if this build. I've changed some of the button loads out, as you can see. No, nothing there. So I've just got to remember I have now got, that's melee. Yeah, let's try this way around. We can always. Oh, someone's just done the ball. Just saw a green ball there, so I'm just going to help this person out if they're trying to do this. Nope, it's not that one. So maybe he's on the last one.
Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. Feeling good is...
Interesting. Sure, I just saw. Okay, that one. There you go. That one. That one, and then the last one. And then, so the first one you do is the one up where the banner is, Iron Banner, but you haven't got to do that. So you do the one down there, just in here. Do the one up there, and then you do this one. And you will, if we look up at the sky, so you just get your ghost out. There you go. If we look up just above me up here, you will see fireworks and the big. I've showed you this before, haven't I? But there you go, fireworks, and there we go. There is the traveller. But anyway, let's go and do a strike. What are we this week? Oh, it is solar damage. Okay, then let's go and do some solar damage. great. Solar final blows grant melee and grenade energy. My grenade is going to be constant. Oh yes, another reason that we're going for the solar is this has got osmosis. If you look under pressure and osmosis, I love osmosis. So it means I can throw a grenade and then this weapon becomes that element. So I'll throw a grenade and this becomes a solar weapon until I change the weapon. This one is also the same. I've not done anything with this to make it stronger yet, but I love osmosis on these kinetic weapons because it gives me extra. If it's match game, for instance, some games it's you have to use certain elements to take the shield down. So I could have technically 3 here. I could have an arc here, void there, and then solar here. I know, yeah. But I'm expecting next season for us to have stasis shields. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I really don't think I'm going to like these buttons that I've set up. So used to the other way. So normally I would just run through this, but I actually wanted to test my button out.
Fallen and Hive. Let's hope we can avoid the crossfire.
Well, and there's half of my grenade back. So you can see my weapon's got a little solar mark next to it where it says 24. Yeah, so that's the osmosis working. Yeah, I've got to change those buttons back. Yeah, I'm just going to switch screens while I turn that back. So there we go. As it was, I thought that was a good idea, but it was not. Moving buttons on my mouse, because these buttons are the same for pretty much all of my games. Reload and interact and all those kind of things. See the little well coming towards me? Right. Some heavy ammo if you don't mind.
I'm close, but just so you know, there's more Fallen and Hive on the way.
Oh, he sniped me. Forgot about him. Forgot about him. El Phoenix. Gracias, amigo. Super duper finger at paper. Let's get in the middle. Super. You can see my super's past half and it's still going. I get a couple of orbs. That's not bad, and there's a couple of orbs up here, so that'll help. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Just got to remember what to do to build it up again. So that should get me some. That should give me some. So here we go. So yeah, just a little quick fight, and that should almost be my super by the time we get to any serious. Oh, you. Yeah, any serious fight, we should be good. And I'm keeping them with my primary weapon. I have got my secondary, my little grenade launcher, but I'm getting obviously bits of everything back with the solar kills, so I could use a more powerful solar weapon on the second. His shield gone. So yeah. Have I got grenade launcher? You see, that's one thing I haven't got with my hands on. I should probably... That would be useful. I haven't got the 3. I've only got 2 left. Okay. Yeah, I might have to change a couple of things to get my grenade, my rocket launcher ammo finder, because that is very, 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 very useful. So I'm going to go where he is. Pop a super. Get some orbs. Again, my super's coming back up. Gonna wait for this door because we need a grenade. As they come out, we've got one of the big robots left. Ready for grenade? Grenade. Orbs. Should get an elemental well. No, someone else picked it up. Okay, but yeah, my super's almost back. So once we've done this first part of this next room, I should get my super back, but I won't use it unless we're desperate. Use it for the second phase.
So this is the Devil's Lair.
You see how many times I've used my super compared to the other guys. A lot more. Orb, that should help. More heavy. Wait for this thing's shield to go. Heavy ammo, perfect. Oh, got my super. What am I doing? Grenade as well. And my super. The grenade. It's going to disappear, but no, it's not. That's it, done. So yeah, it's quite a
Tepix Prime cast a great shadow over our city.
yeah, it's a decent build. Decent build. I need to play on the heavy ammo.
We must stay vigilant.
Ooh, Arbalest Catalyst.
And they'll find
I don't use it, but thank you.
they always do.
Let's get out of here. So let's think about that then. So I'm not getting as much heavy, and I will use that primary. I do need. So Font of Wisdom. What was that doing? That gives me my intellect. So I do need that. I do need that. Font of Might. That's the weapon damage. I'm going to need that in the next phase. Font of Ordnance. That's the grenade one, isn't it? Picking up a sort of grants additional grenade energy. I'm getting grenade. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that one. Still need another. We've got the 4. My memory. Font of Wisdom. Okay. Font of Wisdom. Font of Wisdom. Font of Wisdom. That one. So now we can go back to here. We can get rid of Font of Wisdom. And we can have rocket launcher ammo. Find it. And I've still got 2 left in here. Elemental Well mods that cause you to spawn elemental wells can now stack. Regeneration. Well of Ordnance, why not? Yeah. There we go. So that's okay. So we've now still got bonus on a melee kill. I don't do that many melee kills at the minute. Change, I'm sure. Increase heavy ammo, that's what I wanted, because this is something I can change for whatever weapon I'm using. You know, I'm using the max. The 3 is the max. Look, you can see, I don't think there's a 4, but that's for targeting. So I've always got the space there and the number to pick any of these weapons that I want to get more heavy ammo for. I almost always pick the heavy ammo because, again, lead from gold is something I use a lot. So if I pick up heavy ammo, that weapon gets ammo as well. Again, so it's just I'm getting a double pickup. Let me get rid of all these things. Get rid of you. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Right, let's do another strike and see if the heavy ammo is visibly more frequent. It'd be nice if it is. I need to do something where I'm not getting more grenade energy as well, just to see what the actual grenade recharge is like. You know, I could swap my secondary. So this one, this strike, there is a cheat. So you don't go where it's telling me to go. Just as long as only one person does this, it's okay. If everyone does this, you can't do it. So we're going to go over this lake of questionable liquids. So if you're doing this, you want to do this quickly. You're timed. Sometimes the quicker you do something, the more points you get. Just drop over here, come through here, in which we would come through here anyway, but there would normally be enemy here. So it depends how quickly. There we go. I think my sprint really doesn't work very well on this character. Gotta be careful because there will be things dropping in now. Here we go. And I can be at the next stop. Oh, yeah, I've got a kill with a grenade. This will be locked. Normally, there will be a barrier here, but because I killed that guy, oh no, yeah, because I killed that guy with a grenade, this is open now, and we're ready to rock. You'll hear the halo. Yay!
Hey, Failsafe, you're all cozy in your data core. Any advice on an energy shield?
I believe the nearby Vex construct.
So whenever I get a headshot kill, I get that old halo.
Okay, let's shoot.
Head pop. If you remember, you got the. Oh. What were they? What were the little guys called? I forgot. I've just played the new one recently as well. Grunts. You get the grunts. You know, if you remember back in one of the Halos, you get that party pop, and you got a headshot. It's pretty much that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, most of the time I skip the things I don't have to kill. So I forgot about that. Oopsie daisies. So I just stay right. Get off here, kill this sniper on the roof. Drop down this side, into the door. Doors at the front, you muppet. No, you don't. They should be killing the guy on the other side. Yep. And then we press this button and we take the little elevator up, or the little man cannon or whatever it was called. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy ammo. Push this down. Push this down. Just to annoy people. And you can stay up here. One person can stay up here. If this is on a harder level, one person stays up here and... Really missed him. Okay, that's it. Yeah, there's loads more heavy around. This next bit you can skip almost entirely. Don't jump here. It kills you if you jump. You just have to walk through that. He knows. Just jump down, and as soon as we land, we get the sparrow out. And just go slow but steady. Watch out for the jills, and just go straight along here, nice and gentle. Don't boost or anything, just chill. And you're done. You can stay on the sparrow if you want and race through, but I'm not going to do that. Here we go now. Bang, bang. I don't know where that came from. A bit like gas, it just happens sometimes. Unexpected and all that. So now you see, wait for my boys and girls to arrive. They're here, but I'm going to go super duper. That's that. Drop down. It's immune, so we just got to chill now. And the drop down again.
It's switching guns.
Drop down. He's dead. Bye bye.
Modular mine is down.
Okay. Well, that's oh yeah, of course, my 3 weeklies. Oh great.
Lex weapons would have been a nightmare in Red Legion's hands. You won us
They
that
would-
entire field.
Get him, he's still there. Oi,
I would
put you out your misery.
rest, but we need you elsewhere.
Okay, let's get to
Something tells me that
orbits and have a look. Okay. Get rid of the stuff we don't want. Ooh, visit the Vizala. Okay, da-ba-da-ba-da. Get rid of you. Things, okay, get rid of you. Give me some space, got 11 of those, which is great. 11 enhancement cores extra. Right. So yeah, let's go and see Zavi. See what he's got to say, yeah? Ah, cold coffee. See, that's why I'm a coffee drinker rather than a tea drinker. It can go cold and still taste nice. Iced tea is not a thing for me. Remember in the 80s when the Frappuccinos first kind of came in? That's a marketing ploy, isn't it? Coffee's gone cold. Gov, what should we do? Put some ice in it and sell it to them hipsters over there. Put an extra quid on top, yeah? So,
Underway.
so legendary. you. 128. I mean, it's the last week. Really doesn't matter. One two seven, yeah, 128. It's not going to do anything to my light level or power level, I should say. I've got solar, void, arc. Wait, yeah, solar, void, arc. Arc. I might as well get rid of you.
Sure. Rhythmic,
Oh
physical,
god, yeah, no, that was from the thingy. I don't care about that.
feeling good is better.
Solstice crap. Solar. Oh no, that's from a raid, just in case. One of the Great Hunt, I think that is as well, isn't it?
Ready and waiting.
Last Wish. That won't be around anymore, but still, we'll keep it just in case I can go to the vault. So we do need to keep that one because it's it's an element that we haven't got. It's the fourth element. Preview to Luke Besson's amazing movie, right? I used to be in a clan, but I left because I haven't done anything with that clan for years, and I'm not going to be in a clan where I'm not actually playing with them. It's useless. Oh, one word of advice, if anyone is listening to this. You see here, guiding light. You see we're going to have this one, blinding light. You get 12% XP bonus, but it disappears on Tuesday. So just to make sure I don't forget to change it, I've already changed mine back down to the 10.
Sure.
So from day one, I'm getting extra XP.
Expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. And feeling good is better than not.
So yeah, that seemed to go okay. Yeah, it seemed to go okay. Yeah, I'm keeping these in just in case. Well, the next, I think I said this yesterday, the power level, 1327, will be terribly low for next season, but there's a chance of getting weapon piece or an armor piece for next season. So I've got two chances of immediately getting something useful, a new weapon or a new piece of armor or something. So yes, done that. Okay, well that's going to be me. I just wanted to check that out. Controls, I still want to maybe switch up my melee and my grenade. But I'm so used to everything else being where it is, I'm probably not going to do that. I just have to suffer, not in silence, just moan like a belligerent old man, right? Iron Banner. I haven't done this for a couple of years, I think.
The Iron Banner has come, whether you seek it or not.
Whether I seek it or not, well, yeah, you've come, whether I seek it or not, but I'm not doing anything with it. So, not. Right, okay, yes, done. I have to change the helmet now because of this armor piece. Let's have a quick look before I go. So we've got all the ones that are already unlocked. What would go well with... No. Maybe if I change the colour of it. Yeah, that might work actually. That might work. If we change the colour, I think that's one it already is. No. Yeah. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. It's kind of not bad. I think it's a bit too white though, isn't it, that helmet? Let's have a look at colours. Let's have a look at some of the colours. Again, it's just a bit too white. This is riveting, isn't it? But you'll Green Knight. Maybe. That's better, isn't it? Bit closer to. Yeah, we'll keep that. But now it looks brown, doesn't it? Although everything kind of, the gloves do a little bit, or the gauntlets do a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad actually. Yeah. Yes. That's not bad at all. Right. I am going to bid thee farewell. Thank you for watching. If you're in the UK, be careful about that wind, you know. Storm Dudley and Eunice are going to be a bit of a menace. So look after yourselves, as always. Be good to yourselves. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.